Such an intense stare into the camera. I didn't know you were doing that. Cool. Alright, hi guys! How's it going? Welcome back. Oh, now he's creeping off camera. He goes to creep. Oh dear. Okay, well anyway. Let me know how the audio quality is, but I'm just gonna scroll up in chat, say hello to everyone today. Metsuri, you've been in here for quite a while. Thank you so much for hanging out. Benicity, hello, welcome back. Loopy Girl, Mango Faith, hello. Austin, hello. Ken, hello. Unnoticed, consider yourself noticed, hello. How you doing? Clad Prince, Ark, so who's Montage, and who are they replacing in the team? How was Mexico? It was really good. It was a really good experience. I don't think I ever would have gone by myself if I wasn't forced to by work, because it's so out of my comfort zone, but it was a good experience. I enjoyed it. Mike! Kim, how are you doing? Welcome back. Fire Opal, welcome back as well. Guys, how are you doing today? How is your Sunday and or weekend and or whatever day it is? I assume it's... Actually, no, it's probably Monday for some people. Anyway, how's your day treating you? How's stuff? How's life? We were up late last night playing Minecraft. Late for me. I'm an early night sort of person. It's cold. It's kind of cold where we are too. I'm chilly. Mike is warm as always, but just playing some Sims 3. Pigeon. Heck yeah, you play that Sims 3. You train a dog for. I'm sorry. I have such a soft spot for the adventures and for the pets expansion packs. So you train a dog or you go explore a tomb for me. Advanced Cloud, hello. We got 2 clouds in here right now. I'm all for this. I'm totally cool with this. Pokemon X, heck yeah! That's a good one. I enjoyed that one. So yeah, plan for today. Today's stream is gonna probably honestly be kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. We're just gonna be running back and forth in that cave, or maybe outside of the cave, training our Pokemon. Because I don't think we're ready yet level-wise for the Elite Four. But yeah, so I'm just gonna chat with you guys while doing it. And hopefully that's not terribly boring, but probably gonna lurk a bit more today. I'm writing fanfiction for the first time in 1,000 years. Oh my goodness. Good luck. I'm surprised I have someone over 1,000 in here, but you know what? I shouldn't even be surprised anymore. I had to leave last night without saying anything because my internet was terrible. That's totally fine. I understand that completely. I know the struggle of bad internet. Oh, trust me. How's the audio levels, you guys? This soundtrack in the background right now is kind of epic, so I want to make sure you guys can hear it. Keep in mind, though, that battles are a bit louder. Best bet is to be level 55. I like to be super duper prepared. I don't know if we're gonna get there today, but I will be trying at least. Alright, Lippy Girl, enjoy your doodling. 1,020 years, but I look 14. I feel you. I feel you. Mike's like, what? Alright, anyway, let me switch over to gameplay here.
Fact of looking.
There we go. Cool. I honestly could pass for 14 if I was like wearing the correct clothing and had no makeup on and didn't wear heels or anything like that. Like I could.
These days you might.
No, I could pass. Well, actually, true. Some 14-year-olds do. I don't know. When I was 14, things were different.
When I was.
Yeah, when you were 14, I was 9. I was 9. Bennessy, which Pokemon are you playing? Down to hear what you guys are doing in your Pokemon games right now. Okay, so because we're in a cave, I think I'm gonna honestly just focus on Arquette first off. I think Arquette's gonna be really useful. And probably the easiest one to train in here, and then the other ones they may have a bit more trouble with, but I'm totally up for suggestions for where you guys think we should train let me know. Aw, sounds good, Kim. I did laundry Wednesday, and no, it's Wednesday, and I absolutely hate doing it. Sucks, man. Yeah, I cleaned Mike's clothes as well. You have to have... I'm so glad I can make it to the stream. Do you think that you'll evolve Pupitar today? Pupitar is 55, am I correct?
55?
I believe so. 50 or 55, I remember 5 somewhere in that equation.
57.
Mike is currently playing Assassin's Creed... Origin. I forgot which one, so I just put Assassin's Creed.
I'm just playing Assassin's Creed, the first one.
Just playing the first one.
I love the pixelations.
Heck yeah. Nothing wrong with an old game. Oh wait, do I have a XP share on right now? I do, Princetar, no! No, that's not yours. You're not taking that XP. Oh, whoops. Item... Take. Yeah. But yeah, I'd love to evolve it because it's gonna be awesome. But I don't know if that'll be today. But yeah, if you guys have any suggested training spots based on our Pokemon's typing, just so that we can, like, you know, one-hit kill things sort of thing, let me know, for sure, because so far this is the best I got. As well as refacing trainers, which you can do certain ones for certain times and days of the week, I think it was. What's my favorite Pokemon type? I have a soft spot for fire in terms of starters. I have a soft spot for psychic, electric. For some reason, electric is like, I didn't mean to, I just kind of tend to fall into that category. And ghosts. Ghosts are pretty cool. That's a lot of types, actually. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stick with fire.
I like all of everything.
I like all of them. Magic Monkey, how are you doing today? Welcome back. Hope everything is going well. There we go, 44, that's not bad. I have a hard time picking up my team because I love going for the cute ones instead for the strategically... Oh, I said that word weird. Smart choices based on typing, so do I. Trust me. Trust me. And I'll stick to the same Pokemon every generation and I'm like, this isn't how you're meant to play. I can do better and I never do. Dragon, Ghost, and Dark are the best. I like Dragon, but I think they're kind of ruined for me just because I hated beating Claire. You know, as a kid. Like, it was impossible, and it kind of put a dampen on Dragon types for me. But you know what? It's funny, because in the later Pokemon games, up until this most recent generation, I've really... Sorry about it, my wrist is hurting. I'm not just flicking my arm around. I always went for fire types until the most recent generation. No. Until I got into the later generations, and then I switched to water, but then for Sun and Moon, I switched back to fire. But usually I'm a fire type starter person. Why don't you use Waterfall? Is Waterfall more... I'm assuming it's more... It is stronger than Surf, right? You would assume? I have no clue what the strengths are on these anymore. I only like dragon types because all my all-time favorite Pokemon is Dratini. Yes. It's a very cute evolution line. Mike and I have actually been watching the original Pokemon anime on Netflix. And last night we saw the episode where Ash and Misty and Brock, they meet Bill. And he's like obsessed with meeting this like mystery Pokemon, and it turns out to be Dragonite. And it was weird because, like, Bill stated earlier in the episode that, like, oh, there's over 150 known types of Pokemon. Surely Dragonite is one of those, and he just doesn't realize that it's Dragonite that he's looking at? Like, I don't know. I see plot holes, you guys. Did you join the Random Empire? I mean, not publicly. No. Frank, hello! How are you doing? Love the OG anime, heck yeah! I haven't seen it literally since I was a kid, and I had it on VHS, so... I'm normally water, but I went with fire for some reason because cat, yeah. I will never evolve my Dragonair Dragonite. Looks like a knockoff Chinese bootleg Charizard to me. I mean, Yeah, I really wish they had made, well, you know what, I don't wish that they had made Dragonite more like angular, because if you look at Dratini and Dragonair, it's a very like fluid, flowy Pokemon, so it kind of makes sense. It just kind of looks weird that one ballooned out to be so large, and two that it changes color suddenly from blue to orange. That it would be kind of cool if it was blue. Just saying. Pochim, hello from Japan. How are you doing? Welcome on in here. Surf is 90, waterfalls really? Wow. Surf is a power of 90, and waterfall is only 80. But you get waterfall so much later. It's weird.
Waterfall's an H.
Waterfall and surf are HMs.
Accuracy?
Maybe.
Physical versus special?
Yeah, true. Water's my favorite type, but Rowlet and Sylveon is my favorite. That's fair. Orange over blue any day. Arc, come on, we all know. We all know the ultimate color is blue. Blue. Who's it gonna stream? I was there.
I was there.
Mike was there too. Waterfall was physical, it's perfect for Gyarados, so you were right, yeah. I don't know these things. I need to learn these things. Color was weird to me too. I would have liked if it stayed blue. It would have been awesome. Or maybe if it's shiny had been blue instead of that green. I don't know. Everyone was moving into the closet. That was a very weird story. Everyone's been in that closet pretty much. So y'all just hang out in there. It was like the PC box before we started playing Pokemon. That's where you guys had your pizza parties. Max's closet, yeah. What Pokemon games do you have? In terms of main series, all of them. Not all the different like versions of every generation. So I have yellow, blue, and red. I got all three of those. I have gold, silver, crystal. I have all three of those. And then my mom caught on that they were all the same game, just different versions, so she only got me ruby. For Gen 3. Gen 4, I have pearl. Gen 5, I think I have white. I wanted black, I think, but I could only find white. I have X and Y. One physical, one digital. I have Omega Ruby for the remake, Heart Gold obviously, and then Fire Red for the remakes, and then I have Sun and Ultra Sun. Now it's a cake party, heck yeah! Wanted to get Heart Gold Friday, but it was $35 and I was like, nope. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of funny. My mom always commented on that because, like, you know, growing up, I never complained, and she wasn't fussy about getting me like used games sometimes, right? As long as they worked, it didn't matter. So she always commented that like other games she could get for cheap if they had been out for a while, but Pokemon games, they didn't really go down in price. In fact, the older they get, it seems that they go up in price. So, Sarah, how's it going? Welcome back. How are you? Ooh, talking. How are you doing today? I can talk. I'm fine. Infinite amount of cookies and cream, ice cream top. Heck yeah, I'd live in one of those. It'd be cold though. I probably wouldn't actually like that, but I'd eat it. There we go. Oh, your bottle's gonna make funny noises in the microphone. Oh, wait. Is my... Frank, sorry, what? Is my what not working? I think you might have put a period in there somewhere in Discord. Or... Twitch saw it as a link. Do some hardcore cleaning in my place, but that's the nice break I was looking for. This is the nice break I was looking for. Yeah, that sounds honestly like that's one of my favorite days. If I have like some time, it's just to deep clean the house, deep clean my room even, and then just have like a stream on in the background. English.exe, there we go, yes. Yeah, that happens a lot. And that's the only language I know too, so. Is that coffee in Mike's cup? Matsuri. Matsuri's on to us. I got us McDonald's this morning, and I brought home iced coffees for us both, and we thought Mike was going to work, but he isn't today for reasons, and he put his coffee in the bottle, and it looks kind of gross, but it still tastes good, so whatever. Word crashed on me. Did you save? Always save every like 5 minutes when doing anything in Word or Excel. That's what I learned the hard way. You're learning Italian? Good luck. Good luck. I am terrible at learning other languages if I've learned anything from taking French in school. Guys, how do you think we should get Arquette to level 50? Like, where do you think we should stop with this? Because we're actually making pretty decent progress. I'd love to have a lucky egg, but I don't think we can get it before we go to Kanto. You really hate Golbat? I have a bit of a weird soft spot for them now ever since we have Crobat on our team. I've been getting used to it. Lost like 2 paragraphs, not as bad as it could have been, but word. And level grinding for the 4th gym in Pokemon X. You know, it's been so long since I played X and Y, I honestly don't even remember like the order of the gyms. I can like just vaguely remember areas. And I remember the Elite Four, because it was very pretty. The game is very pretty, they did a nice job with it. Don't use Word anymore, Google Docs is way more reliable and it saves automatically. Google Docs, if that had been a thing, like, before my last year of college, which is when I think more people were using it, then I totally would have been all up in that, because it would have saved me so much trouble with group projects and stuff. Are you-
With Google Docs is that you need internet access.
You do need internet access, yeah. But like, if you're just working in college, for example, or at university, whichever, chances are you have internet access on campus. Make a roller coaster in a video game, and I have to submit it. Frank, are you playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Planet Coaster by any chance? Or is it just like a different game? Make her work, you know? I'll do that then. Mike is here on a Sunday? Mike is here on a Sunday. How are you doing, Max? Just start Pokemon White. I hope you enjoy it. I am looking forward to playing that generation with you guys, because I have yet to touch it, so it should be interesting. You've written stuff that saved without Wi-Fi. I think there's probably like a... I think you can save it to your computer directly from there. I'm not sure though how that all works.
But it's... In order to access it, you need a...
Yeah. Playing Planet Coaster and I love it. I'm making a SeaWorld park for Hawaii since there's no roller coasters in Hawaii, and I'm moving. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know they didn't have anything there. That's neat. I have Planet Coaster as well. I haven't really played it too much. I got it before I got my new computer, and my old computer was kind of weird about handling it. This new one can, but I haven't really tested it out too much. It looks fantastic though. Who did you choose as a starter in White? I think White is the one that has the otter starter, the water one, Oshawott, I believe. I would choose that one. Pokemon Black White has the best looking female protagonist ever. She's so cool. I think out of all of the female protagonists that aren't customizable, I really liked Diamond and Pearls. I think it's just the hat. It's really cute. My favorite hat. I don't like this one, by the way, at all. This female protagonist. I hate this hat. I hate what they did. It's large. Pilot Coaster pre-2017 used to be the devil's butt because it was so bad, but now it's Gucci. Oh gosh, you guys are throwing these new terminologies at me. Her toad-shaped mushroom hat, rude. I wonder why I don't like it. Oh, guys, do you remember when I was bullying Toad in Luigi's Mansion 2? That was fun. Do you remember that? I kept accidentally throwing him. Accidentally. It's fun times. It's large, Crystal 2018. We need a quote bot or something, you guys. I need to get on that. On a map that's actually good? Maybe. I'll have to look into it. Oh, rude. It's always a bad map. I mean, my preference of Salmon Run maps is very small. I have very few maps that I actually like, so I am picky. Annie Crossing, hello! How are you doing today? Welcome on back in here, I believe. I think I recognize that username. Oh, hey! We've been running around here for a while and we hadn't actually run into one of those yet. That's kind of cool. I'm doing well, Annie. I'm doing pretty well. Just getting ready for some Elite Four action, and it's probably gonna take us a while, but you know, whatever. How are you doing? Nice to meet you, Picky. Thank you. Nice to meet you, too. French revision? Oh gosh. School stuff. Oh wow, now we run into two of them in a row. Cool, cool. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to starting on our next Pokemon adventure, you guys, because it's going to be one that I have not played before. And we're kind of not going in order, because we're going to be suddenly going from, we start with Gen 1, we're now in Gen 2, and we're kind of going back to Gen 1 with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's going to be our next Pokemon playthrough this coming November, I believe it is. But we have to finish this one first, so... Spanish homework, so you're just kind of lurking about? No worries, I hope everything's going well. Hope you get it done so you can just relax. Oh, that's really good, Annie. That's fantastic. Friends make school a lot easier. But, before we do that, you guys, this coming month, we're coming into Halloween already? Which is weird. I remember very, very clearly, like, most of the Luigi's Mansion streams last year. It just seems so weird that we're suddenly back to Halloween. Or back to October, at least. Just play Pokemon Pinball, I have that game. But yeah, so we're gonna be going through a not Luigi's Mansion game, unfortunately, but we are gonna be doing another Nintendo somewhat spooky but not really spooky game for October, and then we're also gonna be finishing this game alongside that, and then hopefully by November we'll be all good to start with Pokemon Let's Go. Very nice Matsuri. Yeah, Mike and I both got I got the Eevee, he got the Pikachu with the Pokeball Plus thing, because that just looked cool. Too cool to pass up.
And not too much Pokemon.
And Pokemon Go, yes. Awesome bobsled boss from Luigi's Mansion. Oh, yes, I remember. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of that. I remember Luigi getting, like, stuck in a plant and he, like, glitched out. That was kind of funny. I remember throwing Toad around. 24-hour stream, please. Should be Sims because it's my birthday month. We'll see, Max. We'll see. I am also a Pisces, actually. Are you gonna play Luigi's Mansion 2 at some... I did, last year. I'm gonna be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 when that comes out eventually. I don't know if we're gonna play through the remake of Luigi's Mansion on 3DS on stream. I'm not sure how different it's gonna be or if it's worth it. Oh, guys, do we want Ice Beam?
Ice Beam's pretty good.
We have Aurora Beam. Ice Beam is special. It's 95 power, 100% accuracy. Aurora Beam has 20 PP. It's special also. Oh, it's a lot worse in terms of power, though. And we have Blizzard, which is pretty powerful, but its accuracy is pretty low. Oh, Magic Monkey, try refreshing. That might help out. Emotional and artistic fish. Ice Beam is great. Ice Beam is always better than Aurora Beam. Cool. I like Aurora Beams. I think that's the one with like the pretty rainbows though, right?
It is.
Oh well. No more pretty rainbows. Cool, we'll give that a try next time we run into a Golbat. Ice Beam and Aurora Beam. Got your free Latios on Sun? Very nice, very nice. It is so weird that there's a random encounter Pokemon holding a berry. Substitute pretty rainbows for power. But the pretty rainbows, you guys, come on. No, it's okay. Also, I still can't believe how short this victory road was. I was so surprised when we got through it so quickly last time. Aha! We're gonna... I was gonna say melt your face off, but we're literally just freezing you. It's very different. Oh, that one hurts. I don't like listening to that one with headphones on. Oh no. Oh well. Yes, Frank! We got all the colors in chat. Getting close to that 50 mark, you guys. Who should we work on next? Who do you guys want to see leveled up a bit more? It's the player as well. Cool, okay. Traveler. Gone to uni now, and I just realized it's my YouTube channel's first birthday. Well, congrats on that. It feels really weird when I think of how old my channel is, because for the first little while, I actually put up videos, and then I kind of took a break during my first year of college. So it doesn't feel as long as it actually has been. But, oh well. Pokemon Handbook, and it tells me a lot of things, yet I'm still bad at Pokemon. I could just Google all these things, and I just don't. I'm just like, no, I'll figure it out. I'll get it. And then I never remember once I've actually figured it out. Like, Pokemon typings is so beyond me, unless it's super obvious. JDX, hello, how's it going? Welcome back in here. Sound like someone dropped something outside. You're doing well? Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Guys, which by the way, those of you who have a Switch in here, what are your thoughts so far on that whole Nintendo Online situation that's going on? Because it's free, I think, for the next couple of days. It was for a week for you guys to try it out. I'm like, have you guys been trying out the old NES games and stuff like that? Because so far, I think it's really cool. I haven't actually stopped to play any online games, so I haven't seen if it's any more steady than what we were on before. I don't know if they even changed anything or if they just put a paywall in.
I think right now it's just a paywall.
It's probably just a paywall at the moment, yeah. Frank, I don't know if I have Whispers on right now. I don't even think I have them on. They might be able to send, but I'm not sure if I can see them. Talk about how I thought Animal Crossing still should be out in 4 years? Yeah. No, I had a feeling it'd be sometime soon. I just didn't know exactly when. It didn't change anything? Sobs. Yeah, that's kind of a bad way to start off, but oh well. It's Nintendo. Three new NES games next month for a while. I'm not sure if they've already announced what games we're getting or if it's kind of released to us the following month, but I'm kind of interested to see what they got, because I don't remember what we have right now. I just know that it wasn't all the ones that I wanted. 2 Puzzle Workers projects in 2 days? Very nice. Do you like Rosewood or Rosewolf more? I have really good memories of both. I like Rosewood more because it was my private town, like, you know, I worked on it. And I wouldn't say by myself, because the mods helped me out a lot with it. But more so, like, I played it when I wanted to, whereas Rosewolf, you guys helped out with it, and it's really special to me because I always said I would do the Let's Play town. But at the same time, I was playing it for longer than I would have if it had just been me playing by myself. So I was starting to get bored of it towards the end. I like both. I'm not gonna answer. I don't have a good answer. Annie, that is a fair thing, honestly. Chocolate is awesome. I only got it online so I can play with my friends who live out of state. Yeah, I play a lot of Mario Kart online and a lot of Splatoon online, so... And I'm sure there's gonna be other games that I'm going to want to play online as well. I don't think they announced any online trading features for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Could be wrong. But that would be necessary for that as well. Where are your legs? What legs? What legs? Yes, there will be online trading. Like, I've seen that you can import Pokemon from, you know, Pokemon Go, certain ones. You can, you know, play local multiplayer with people. I haven't seen anything about online stuff. Oops. Hitting my elbow. Good financial decision to buy me a Switch before Let's Go. Oh gosh. I mean, you know what? The Switch seems like a really solid console. It's a handheld and a console, so it's I'd say it's worth it personally, but I'm also very biased, so. I'm part fish, aren't we all? Aren't we all deep down? Ooh, Annie, very nice. I have a soft spot for all hoodies. They're comfy and easy to wear. GDX, which one did you pre-order? Yeah, Lena, like, if you don't need it right now, there's really no point to getting it. The NES games, they're gonna be there when you get it probably anyway, so. Pikachu? Awesome. Awesome. I'm really interested to see if they're gonna release the numbers of how many people pre-ordered or just straight up bought Pikachu versus how many people pre-ordered or bought Eevee. I don't know if they'll have that information available, but it'd be kind of interesting to see which one is preferred. Because Pikachu is obviously the mascot, but Eevee is really cute and has a really hardcore fan base. And his time still loves it, so I just had to show him all the games he would be interested in. He's like, this does look cool, and I'm quietly evil laughing. Yeah, my mom doesn't really game anymore like that. She did game in the past, like she had the NES, that was her console, you know. But when I got the online, I First thing I did was I went over to my mom and I like showed her like Mario and the original Zelda and stuff on it, and she was really excited. She's like, "Oh, that's so neat. You can like play it on the go instead of like on the TV." Favorite seasons? Mine is definitely summer. I don't like the cold. I don't like winter at all. I don't like spring because it's rainy and cold. I don't like fall because it means winter's coming. I like my warm weather. So you got your husband to get Pikachu? That's what I did. Zelda Love, that's exactly what I did because he got Pikachu, I got Eevee, so technically I have both. Yeah, but see, we also, like, there's also hamsters in cages, and we have hamster villagers. There's birds in cages, and we have bird villagers. It's weird. I adore Mama Crest. I'm pretty sure if I handed her a controller, she wouldn't know what to do with it, but if I got one of those, like, old-fashioned NES controllers they're releasing, or if I just use the 8-bit-o, she'd have fun. She'd have fun. She's one of those people who like leans to the side when she like jumps and stuff, and it's really funny to watch. Could put a birdhouse in Anchovy's house and be like, "This is you." Works great for the NES games, yeah. Like I have the NES 8-bit-o, like the NES designed 8-bit-o, and it works perfectly on the Switch or even on my NES or SNES classics. So. You have a giant what in your house, Frank? What? Got a 99? I did not know that, but it doesn't really surprise me. A panda? Which panda? What? I assume you mean in Animal Crossing. Meant IRL, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Nearly to 49, you guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh gosh, Misha's emotes are adorable. Seriously, you guys. Yeah, and you're nearly 10, yeah. I thought so. A little bit confused at first. It's like 4x4? Yeah, the really big one then. I'm just gonna head out really quickly and heal my Pokemon up again, and then we'll get to level 50. And then we'll start working on someone else, I guess. New girl starting your school tomorrow. Is she gonna be in your class, do you know? Or is it just like in school in general? Least favorite set in Animal Crossing New Leaf? Probably like the like the Robo ones, I think they're called. Robot or Robo furniture. Come on, shiny Umbreon. Heck yeah. Good shiny. Yeah, Frank, that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, what? What is that? Alright, come on. Arquette, level 50. Let's do this. My favorite is Sloppy. I like Sloppy. Or Pumper. Yeah, I like Sloppy a lot. It's really weird. I like the set, but I want to make it neat. I want to have that option. That sounds really dumb. But like, I like just the set itself, what the furniture looks like. Ranch and Cabin. Those are two of my old school favorites as well. Oh. I asked to look after her. Awesome. Awesome. So she won't be alone. She'll have someone to show her around. That'll be good. Hopefully you guys get along. Oh my goodness, Goliath! Happy to share 6 months. Let's go for 6 more. Goliath, thank you so much. Guys, can we please get some more love all up in chat? Please and thank you. Just gonna spam some Bob loves all up in here, guys. I want to see a wall of it. Thank you so much, Goliath. Please continue to enjoy that Crystal Cabbit emote. Yeah, or spam the Crystal Cap. Spam whatever love you got. Whatever. Like Max, or I called you by your Discord name. Max is going to use the octopus one. Oh my goodness, High Heel Prince! With that 3-month prime sub, my goodness. Let's get some more love. Why not, you guys? Why not? High Heel Prince, thank you so much. Really continue to support both of you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are whittling down Mike, by the way. I can see down there. He is the bit boss. So Mike may be losing his throne. All the love. Your stream is glitching. Too much love. Too much love. Hey, Prince, how are you doing today? Hope everything is going well. Captain Cruisers, hello. Welcome back. How are you doing today as well? Welcome on in here, you guys. We're just grinding before the Elite Four. Aiming to get everyone in the 50 to 55 range approximately. Oh my goodness. Kim! It's been 10 months already? You are 2 months away from that 12-month resub. That's crazy. Guys, I want to see more love. I'm sorry if you guys are trying to talk to me. Oh my goodness, more love. Please have a grind and listen to Merely Haggard while watching you, and I think you mean drinking beer. Unless you are drinking a beet, in which case, by all means, but like, you know. I hope you're having fun playing Salmon Run, though. No worries, Frank, not at all. Never ever expected. It's very much appreciated. It's never expected. It's never required. Beer? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Oh my goodness. A little more love to give. Sarah, you guys. You guys. Also, Kim's the new bit boss. Guys, can I just... There we go. I'm just gonna make the wall. You hate beets? I'm not fond of them either. Sarah, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Hi guys, I want to see all of it. All the love. There's the Luigi's Mansion sound effect. Yeah, I was in there. It's for donations or bits, I think, only. I don't know if it's actually for bits. Now I'm just questioning myself, but... Spent on makeup or chocolate? That's totally- those are two very valid things to spend it on, honestly. I want to try the steak and egg stacker at Taco Bell. I've never heard of that. Do we have that here?
Don't think so.
I don't think we have that here. Thank you so much, Sarah. And thank you, everyone. Kim, High Heel Prince, and Goliath. Guys, too much love. Smothering me. Everything at Taco Bell is good. Pretty much, yeah, as long as you're gonna be somewhere comfortable later on, you're fine. Don't do what I did the first few times I had Taco Bell, which is have Taco Bell at a movie theater and then go in and see a movie. It wasn't a good decision. Put it that way. I think we need more love. Heck yeah, you guys. Let's do it. More of it. You got Spider-Man PS4? I hope you're enjoying it. That game looks really good. I'm not a big, like, Spider-Man person, but I was watching gameplay of it like all last weekend before, and it looks really good. Seems like they did a good job with it after a couple, I think, not so great like movie adaptation games from what I've heard, which is fair. A lot of them aren't that great. McDonald's messaged you after you eat it. Mike and I have actually, like, not recently, but we used to eat Taco Bell pretty often, and thankfully we haven't actually gotten sick from that place, I think, ever. Never seen a Spider-Man movie. I haven't watched the newer ones. The last one I watched was the, like, 2000, I think it came out first, Spider-Man series. I'm sorry that McDonald's makes you guys ill. Mike and I eat that far too frequently.
That would be horrible for me.
Yeah, that'd be really bad if it made us ill, because we keep going back.
Always do.
Are you gonna play Shadow Tomb Raider? I won't, he will.
Alongside Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, he has quite a few new games to play right now.
And then alongside...
We Happy Few, you have as well. And then Let's Go Pikachu's coming for you, and then you have Red Dead Redemption's coming out for you, and you got a lot to look forward to. I have Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts at the moment. Those are my two things. Oh guys, well, I just realized how close we are to level 50. I think this is gonna be the battle that pushes us over, maybe? I'm vaguely trying to eat healthier now. My work, like at work, I eat very healthy. It's during the weekends that it all just goes to garbage. It's all his fault. I blame him. I never used to eat so bad until he introduced me to so much fast food.
That's true.
Alright guys, level 50, which Pokemon should we work on next? I'm kind of wanting to work on... I don't know who we should train up next, honestly. Oh. We could probably do Espeon in that cave. I think that would be okay, maybe. Oh, Mario Party, that's coming out too. That's gonna be fun. I think that's... Was that October 10th? Because that's actually Tiger's birthday, so that's exciting if it is. It's the only date that's coming to my head. Okay, Sans Discord weekend is a cheat day. Alright, I'm just gonna save really quickly just so we don't lose all that progress we just made. I've never craved fast food more than when we started going out, yes. Like, I never had, like, all these different things from Taco Bell, and I don't think I ever ordered so much as I have with him from McDonald's, and, like... Oh, Max. Poor pupper. Is it October 5th? I knew it was the beginning of October. I think I was just thinking 10th because of Tiger.
What's the 5th?
Mario Party.
But everything's coming out the 5th.
What else is coming out the 5th?
Odyssey.
Odyssey is coming out the 5th?
Yeah.
Is that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it then.
Except a lot of games now are coming out Fridays also.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Games supposed to come out. Or Tuesdays.
November 1st, I hope you enjoy it. I've never played a Mario Party, so I wonder, can it be play on... Or this new one apparently has some form of online play. Like, you play mini games with people, I think. I don't know if it's like the flat out, like, board game plus mini games it usually is, but...
Also, this Mario Party has a 4-player games also.
Yeah.
Instead of 2-on-1 or 3-on-1.
Yeah. So it should be pretty interesting. And there's like a co-op thing, I think, right? November needs to get here faster. See, part of me is really looking forward to November and January. November obviously for Pokemon, January for Kingdom Hearts. But I really also don't want that to happen because it's going to be cold and snowy and I'm not ready for that. Physically, I'm not ready. I want to just hibernate this winter. You want Animal Crossing? I'm not expecting it for quite a while yet, so I'm not even beginning to think of the release date for that one.
2045, I know.
2045. Oh gosh. Is that a shiny Ditto? What? Where? Aren't Dittos in this cave? And if there was, I like shiny Dittos, they're blue.
Blue.
Blue. Sammy, hello. Was cut short due to emergency. Home still had a great time though. I'm sorry they got cut short. I hope everything's okay, Sammy. Oh my goodness. But I'm glad that you had a good weekend though, at least. That would be nice, Max. I'd love to send letters. As long as, like, it was allowed, because, like, you know, I can see people being kind of weird through letters, but, you know. Max was saying he'd like, in the next Animal Crossing, to be able to send, without having to visit their town. Because that's how you have to do it right now, is visit their town and send it through their post office. Thinking the summer holidays. See, part of me wants to say Animal Crossing will be coming out in the summer. I just don't know if it will be next summer. But I do believe it will probably be summer for North America at least. I'd like it to get a worldwide release, but I don't know if they're gonna bother. In your party in the last slot. In the last slot, that's probably my Pupitar. Let me check that out. I definitely don't have a shiny Ditto in this one. I do in Pokemon Sun, though. I think it was. No, I have a Pupitar, Typhlosion, Ampharos, I'm forgetting the names of my Pokemon. Not Seal, Evolve Seal, Crobat, and Espeon. It is, Ark, it is. Yeah, I don't want Happy Home Designer. I wouldn't mind if they took aspects from Happy Home Designer, because the way that you organize furniture is better than just plain old New Leaf. Or previous games. See, that's the thing, GDX. I don't believe 2019. That's my issue. I don't believe that. Like, I'd love it to be this coming summer. I don't know if it will be. Just the fact that we didn't see gameplay yet is kind of giving me some weird feeling that it won't be this coming year, and they're just kind of saying 2019. I wish I was a shiny Ditto. People look like a weird Ditto. It's okay. It's okay. You think we'll see gameplay at E3 next year? E3 is usually in like June though, right? Am I wrong? I think, I can't even remember when E3 is actually, but it's usually summertime approximately, right? So you think by then it'd be kind of late to show off gameplay, but if it was getting a release that same summer, but maybe it's not even going to be in the summer. Maybe it'll be 2019 in Japan and then 2020 in North America, just like they kind of did with New Leaf, I believe. Went into intensive care due to some medical issues. Still very proud. He's decided to pack up short and leave. Respect and comfort. We decided to come home as well. I'm sorry. I hope your friend's dad is gonna be okay, but I'm glad you guys kind of went with him, and just in case he needed anything, that kind of stuff, emotional support, you know. Which Pokemon version will you get? You mean the Let's Go games? I'm getting Eevee, if that's what you mean. Can you stream Planet Coaster? I'm not sure if my computer can handle streaming and playing that game. If I was. And this is something in the future, if I'm ever going to have dual PCs, one for streaming, one for playing, then I'd definitely look into it, but... Destroy Man, hello, how you doing? Alright, Annie, we'll see you later.
But Annie, are you okay?
But Annie, oh gosh, Annie, are you okay? Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Gosh darn it. Stop it. Oh wait, I got pretty rainbows with Psybeam. Never mind. Our cat doesn't need the pretty rainbow move anymore. It's fine.
I'm jealous.
You've been hit by you've been hit by smooth. Okay, no. Shh. Oh.
And before your stream gets copyright for that.
So funny.
It's a horrible parody.
I play Mario Kart 8 with you and others on Switch. If you had the online, you'll be able to. When we do play online. I'm not sure when the next Mario Kart stream will be. We've been kind of focusing on finishing this up and also Minecraft recently because that's been a whole heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, we can't finish Minecraft, but we've been playing it. I mean, technically, you know what, I'm pretty sure some people in their mind finished it. It doesn't mean you've done everything, but maybe they've finished what they wanted to do. Yeah, Judex, we're training you. We're gonna get you up to level 50. Maybe. Please don't hit me. I am but small Espeon. If I do play Mario Kart offline and, well, I mean, sorry, off stream, but online, and I'm looking to play with people, I generally just, like, you know, whenever people are online and they notice me online, they can join in, and if I'm looking for people to race with me, I might just message out in the Discord and let people know. It's generally how I do things. I just realized how low level Pupitar is compared to the rest of our team. I think Crobat is I think we're still in the 30s in terms of levels. We have a really uneven team right now. Probably work on that. Won't work, so Discord is fine, yeah. Discord is where I'm most likely to mention it if you guys are interested in playing with me. I'm a baby. It's okay. You're honestly still the baby of the team, and that's totally fine. You're adorable. It's all good. I'm not sure where we should train Pupitar though, because I don't think he's gonna do too well in here, because he's kind of around these Pokemon's level anyway. Yes, hit yourself. Oh, okay. Not quite good enough, but you tried.
You have one of those?
No, I don't, but they're really obnoxious to catch, and I don't want one. It pissed me off too much. It's now on my banned Pokemon list. I believe Splatfest? Nope. Forgot about it until someone, I think it was Max or Ark, mentioned it late last night during our stream. I was like, oh yeah, that was this weekend, wasn't it? Do we know who won yet? I assume that was mentioned today. Sammy, yes, if Luigi's Mansion 3 is out in time for our October next year, I'm definitely gonna be using that as the Halloween stream. Mario Kart on a Wii U, but my disc got scratched. Oh no. Tangsy, hello. How you doing today? Welcome on in here. Okay, let's go back out and heal really quickly. Modern one? I had a feeling they would, but Have some legs for you if you want it. Nah, I'm good just floating around. I'm good. Is that Pupitar's the last Pokemon? Yep. It fell in a pitfall. And it looks a little bit shocked. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite pieces of art that Arc has ever done. I love its facial expression. Horde encounter so- oh gosh, yeah. The newer games make it so easy. You don't really need to grind in those games ever, and like you get experience from like just catching Pokemon, and you know what's actually gonna hurt? What's gonna hurt is playing through Omega Ruby and having all like these new features and everything, and then we're gonna move on to Gen 4, which is just gonna be Diamond or Pearl, and it's like gonna- oh, we're going back in time essentially, and it's gonna suck. No offense to Diamond or Pearl, by the way, just saying, like, going back is kind of painful in these games. Dig me out! Oh, it's stream time. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. It is stream time. Welcome on in here. Also, yeah, Clyde Prince. Typhlosion also has a little cameo in its art. I don't think we want Future Sight, right? I'm just gonna keep Old Moose for now. Let me know if we do want it. I can always go back and change that later, but... I'm everywhere. Everyone. I really love, which by the way, shout out to Arc once again. I'm gonna buddy you up here, to Arc's art. Because they look absolutely amazing. I was literally just gonna go with what I did for the first generation of my Pokemon streams, which was just using the animated sprites. But this looks so much better, it gives it more personality. I think it's awesome. It's a cool tie-in between Animal Crossing and Pokemon, and they're all wearing Poppy's shirt, and like it's awesome. Which is strictly speaking a hotel. Favorite evolution? I really love Espeon. When I was younger, for some reason Jolteon was my favorite. I had a really weird thing, like I never acknowledged that I liked electric Pokemon, but I seem to have like a preference for them anyway. But Espeon is definitely my favorite ever since playing Pokemon Coliseum on the GameCube. You start off with Espeon and Umbreon, and I didn't realize how OP Espeon could be. I thought for the longest time when I was a kid, I thought that Confusion literally just confused the other Pokemon. I didn't think it did any damage, so I never used it. And then I figured out it did, and I was so shocked. It burned. No, sorry, close the blinds, close the curtains. Is it Blake Allen? Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Iceman's also your favorite? Yeah, it's a really good one. Unfortunately, its shiny isn't, I don't know, it's kind of a weird green, but I also do have that shiny as the first shiny evolution I got, and I kind of have a soft spot for it no matter how weird it looks. Leafeon is pretty cool. I never really got to know that generation very well, so Leafeon and is it Glaceon are kind of, I'm not used to them. I don't really know them. You're ready for a tournament? Well, good luck. Everything goes well. Flareon's pretty cool as well. I didn't realize that because the game used Confusion on you. That's not hard to do. Sylveon has a really cool shiny. Alolan Raichu is very cute. I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the Alolan Pokemon. Some of them are really cool, but like, for example, I hated what they did to Persian. I thought it was disgusting. Alolan Raichu is really cool. Peach made a float like you. Alright, listen, you gotta go into a sewer. And find a clown named Pennywise. No, please don't do that, Pennywise. Please don't do that. Sammy, I think we all know Mario's not the brightest one, alright? It's all about Luigi. We all know this here. Oh, PUBG. Tournament, very cool, very cool. I've never played that game. I have watched a lot of it on Twitch, though. But good luck. Pancake rat. When you're trying to get Vaporeon, yeah, if you butter them up too much. Vulpix is pretty cool. I wasn't a big fan of Geodude. Dugtrio is beautiful. Executor was amazing. I love that one so much. It's so ridiculous. Sandshrew and Sandslash look great. Buy the Switch online service? Yes. Yes, I did. I got that first night because I'm like, I'm gonna get it regardless. I already know I'm gonna use it, so. Am I too cringy now? Not at all. Everyone is allowed to like whatever games they like. I'm not a big fan of those types of games, but if you enjoy them, you know, own it, enjoy it. Some people don't like Pokemon, some people don't like Kingdom Hearts, which is my favorite game of all time, and that's totally fine. Kingdom Hearts can be incredibly cringy and edgy, but I love it half to death, so. What do you think of the Ice Vulpix? I thought it was pretty in white and blue. I loved it. I used it in my team in, Sun, I think. I don't think I had it in Ultra Sun. Vulpix. Here's a good one. I think you used... Did you use Vulpix as well, or did you use Sandshrew? I thought you had one of the low-end Pokemon. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what your team was anymore.
I used Marowak.
Marowak, there we go. That one was cool also.
Because Marowak was OP.
Yeah. I knew you used one of the low-end Pokemon.
Once you get a low-end Marowak, the game's done.
Yeah, it can blow through everything. Yeah, I really didn't like what they did to Persian, because I feel like a lot of the cat Pokemon in the Pokemon series they're not majestic, they're not pretty, they're kind of like fat and bumbly and evil looking. And like, yeah, Persian is kind of evil looking, but it's also really cool looking. And then they just, I don't know what they did to it, they ruined it.
It ate peanuts in it.
Yeah. Frank, heck yeah. You do you. Even if they're wrong. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is awesome. Let's put it that way. Put it that way. And you know what, guys? Some people also don't like Animal Crossing, and that is fine also. I'm dating someone who does not like Animal Crossing at all. That's my Pokemon description. Aloe and Grimer, my Moon playthrough, Radioactive Gloop is best Gloop. That one was pretty cool. I forgot that one had a Alolan.
Which one?
Grimer.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the rainbow color.
I know, I got it in Pokemon Go.
Right, right. What else was there? I'm thinking of all just the Alolan Pokemon now. Raticate, but I don't like that one at all. I didn't like Raticate in the first place, but... Pokemon named Pokemon White, and I found a weird Watchog? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Gen 5 Pokemon. Turns out it was a shiny. So that's my worst fear playing games, like playing newer Pokemon games or generations I haven't played before, is that I'm gonna run into a shiny and I'm not gonna realize it. Because I don't know what it's meant to look like. I really just said, wait, Crystal, you're dating someone? Max, how long have you known us? How long? Actually, you may have been in the streams before Mike and I officially started dating. Maybe. I honestly don't remember, like, when I was streaming Mario Kart with you guys and when Mike came into the picture. I'm not sure. Which, by the way, guys, if you want to go for a trip down memory lane, go into my streams folder on YouTube and find the very first stream. I think it may have been one of the first streams I uploaded, but it has Mike and I in it, and it was our first time streaming together. It was his first time on stream, and we played Mario Kart, and we both look so young. I mean, I kind of look the same, let's not lie. He looks younger. I just kind of look thinner. Oh, you caught it? Awesome. Love the Switch Online stuff. Yeah, so far, they did a good job, but it sounds like they literally just put up a paywall and it's the exact same service, which kind of sucks, but oh well.
It seems almost like they're copying PlayStation.
Yeah.
By adding the, oh look, you can get our old games.
They probably are copying PlayStation a bit.
And then Xbox, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. 1984, when Mike had no facial hair. Mike was not even conceived.
Nope.
Not that old. Yet.
Technically, I can never get.
Listen, alright, time travel, it's fine, you'll be fine. Kingdom Hearts introduced it, everything will be fine. I only know Mick. I love that we have that like reoccurring character. I'm excited to see him in the next generations. And in Let's Go, if they let us name our rival, which I hope they do, he's gonna be like super evil looking, but apparently like the friendliest guy on Earth, which kind of sucks. But oh well, whatever. I see how it is, Nintendo. Nintendo. First time Pokemon was Cyndaquil and Pokemon Crystal. I just thought my game was weird and Cyndaquil was just weird. I never knew what a shiny was. Zelda love that actually happened to me as well with Pokemon Fire Red. I got Charmander as my starter as always. I restarted that game 1,000 times probably. And just this one time, I thought it was kind of a weird color, but I thought maybe I was misremembering. And then I evolved it all the way up to a Charizard and it was black and I was very confused. And I read into shinies, and I had never heard of it before. You know, I didn't have any friends IRL at the time who played Pokemon, so I had no one to talk to about it. I was very confused. And then I reset, and I played it over again, and I've done that a couple times now. It's not like I could really transfer it forward easily, so there's no point. I'd say, honestly, Advanced Cloud, when I was playing Animal Crossing growing up, and even when I first started to become a bit more aware of, like, you know, the online presence for it, I still thought it was a pretty small community, but doing Twitch and YouTube and seeing other streamers cover it as well, it's definitely a much larger community than I ever thought it was. And maybe it's grown over the years, you know, but it's still a pretty good game. Your internet best friend? My mods are covering that spot, but I'm definitely open for new friends. It's stream time. Yep, I've already pre-ordered Eevee, Mike pre-ordered Pikachu, and we will be streaming that.
Day one?
Probably day one, yeah. This is the 16th? What day is the 16th? Because also Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them comes out that day and we need to watch that. It may be the following weekend. I'm not sure what day the 16th of November is. Yeah, Cloud Prince, there's a stupid Pokemon in Sun and Moon, and I thought it was a shiny because I saw different variants on the color, but it's just, I think it was gender differences. Or there may be like a bajillion different colors. Guys, I consider you all my stream friends. Come on, we all know this. It's chill in here. We literally spend a couple hours together every weekend. At least. Minior wasn't the one, but I love Minior. And its shiny is so cool. I would hate to... No, it's coming out the 16th. Is it the Friday?
Friday.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Do you get the new- Yeah, Mike and I both pre-ordered the versions that come with the ball controller thing. Ever made a villager wishlist for Animal Crossing Leaf? Yes. And it's actually- No, I took it down. It was posted on my board back there for a really long time, but then I started putting up posters instead. No worries, Frank. I hope you enjoy it. We do that. We do every single weekend. I could be doing the exact same thing but not talking to people, because that's all I do is I just play video games. And if I'm not streaming, I'm playing video games by myself. And if I'm not playing video games by myself, then I'm watching other people on Twitch play video games. This is kind of my life. I don't really do very much other than that, other than go to work and see this one. And see IRL friends very occasionally. First 2 days of storing up my dad, I remember as soon as I woke up, bam, gotta get them fruits, gotta catch them fish, gotta catch bugs, gotta upgrade my fashion sense, gotta place down this public works project, gotta remember how to place a public works project, gotta get villagers to like me, gotta finally place down that public works project, and now it's just, I mean, I guess I'll walk around and see what happens, maybe. Yeah. That's the thing, I remember getting New Leaf, and I remember, like, I kept opening and closing my 3DS and, like, playing it, like, I'd put it down for a while, and then I'd come back to it. On this 3DS, it was on this one, too. And it was just super exciting, it was so cool, and you can only play so much of a game before, obviously, it loses that appeal, I guess. But, I remember how excited I was for New Leaf. It had been so long since I'd had like a new Animal Crossing game because I didn't have the Wii, I didn't have City Folk. So my last one was Wild World, technically. Benicity, I'm sorry to hear that. Which villager was it? Wait, Cloud Prince, it just snapped off? Like just now? That sucks. Also, the hinges on the DS line of systems I've always had issues with. It doesn't matter if it's the standard DS, the DS Lite, the 3DS, the 3DS XL. I always have issues with the hinges. But on the Game Boy Advance SP, no issues. I think it's the size of the screen, maybe. Guys, can we have some fish in chat? Saba pings for Cloud Prince's 3DS hinge. I'm glad you're enjoying it, I really am. I still do love that game, but it gets to the point we've played so much of it that, like, you know, there's only so much you can play without getting bored of any game. Guys, I'm gonna spam some fish in chat. I have to find the fish emote. I always forget what it's... Oh, hey, hon. When did I get a subscription to Smoke?
Yeah.
I'm subscribed, yeah! Smoke is one of my favorite streamers. Okay, sorry.
You probably got it during
one of the sub-gift things. I didn't even see that come up. That's cool. Where's the fish?
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
I'll have to check that out after to see how many streamers you're actually subscribed to.
Yeah, because I had Elspeth for a while as well.
Yeah, don't leave my thing on.
Yeah, I do. Oh, Frank, how did you get a cut in your ear? That's not nice. Oh, Walker. Walker's a cutie too. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, whoops. Good job, me. All the fish. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frank. I wonder why it won't connect properly. I was trying to connect to Warface PS4 servers and it's not working. Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Maybe there's maintenance on it.
Maybe.
Most systems do maintenance.
Oh, I see, Frank, yeah. It's so wobbly. Have I ever shown you guys my old DS systems? I could show you guys what happened to mine. You want to see wobbly? I got wobbly for you.
My 3DS.
Your 3DS is pretty wobbly, yeah. Your hinges always sounded more clicky than mine, so I feel like that was kind of part of it. Oh heck yeah, Missouri. No shame in that. Mike and I got chicken nuggies for lunch. Those are gonna be good. Tips on having a lucid dream. I have a specific set of things I want to do in a lucid dream. I also have been trying to lucid dream. I'm not very good at it. It's a fascinating subject. I have literally been trying for like the last 2 years. Mike can attest to this. Not very dedicated though. I just kind of.
I can just do it.
Mike notices he's dreaming all the time. I don't. I can believe any nonsense that happens in my dreams. So.
I wake myself up.
He can wake himself up from dreams. I can't. Like. I wish I could help you out. It's an interesting subject. If you know the subreddit r lucid dreams, that's a good place to start. That's where I always am at.
My best thing I could say to you is just try to take a better notice of
everyday life, like your surroundings.
Yeah, just try to just notice the little things in life, like how people react, how just ordinary things in your surroundings react. Because the simplest little thing can tip you off. It could be even just how you physically feel. Yeah. You could feel lighter. You could feel heavier. It could just feel like there isn't an atmosphere around you, and that could be your giveaway. Yeah, a lot of people go through everyday life almost on like an autopilot, and they don't really realize it unless they're really focusing on something. You're kind of just going through muscle memory and just going about your day-to-day activities, and you kind of need to break out of that. Yeah, I'm very observant of my surroundings. Whereas I'm trying to be, but I'm always caught up in my own head. I'm always daydreaming, usually. Yes, he's all the love, and Sarah, I would love to be able to do that, but so far I've had very few lucid dreams, and they've usually been me just kind of looking around being like, hey, this is a dream, and then I usually get excited and then wake up. Because it's exciting, it's cool. Make yourself fly a lot? Yeah. No, I've had dreams where I just kind of feel different, and that's usually my trigger is I'm like, oh, this doesn't quite feel right. I'm not moving right usually. But no, I'm almost very active at night as well. I talk in my sleep, I walk, I can attest to these things. And I'm very, very, like, I can open my eyes from a dream and be seeing my room, but I'm still seeing imagery from the dream, and I'll, like, get scared and freak out, so I think I just believe what I'm seeing too much. I don't really take everything with a grain of salt. Nearly, we're getting there, you guys. Slowly. Do you have XP share on?
No, I don't. I turned it off.
Because you can always just take your higher level Pokemon and XP share it with Larvitar.
See, that's what I was doing for a while, but I figure I'll just take Larvitar somewhere else and get it at least a 40 and then come back. Maybe.
Okay. When you do that, put XP share on Larvitar when you have him in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So it doubles your XP.
Sounds good, Advanced Cloud.
Wait, XP share is an actually held item in this one, isn't it?
It is a held item, yeah. It's not just like a thing you turn off or on.
What's your Espeon holding?
I don't know what they're holding right now, honestly.
Mirror.
I'm not sure. I don't even know if Espeon's holding anything.
Oh, you should have items on them.
I know some of them. Some of them have items on them. I just don't know.
Quick Claw.
I think one of them had Quick Claw on it, but anyway. So I was sleeping, but I couldn't wake myself up because I was like stuck in my dream. It was terrible because my head pretty much planted in my pillow and I couldn't breathe. Yeah, Mike's had stuff like that where he's kind of spinning and can't get out of a dream.
Yeah, that's another giveaway. That's a dream when you start turning and then all of a sudden you start spinning out uncontrollably.
Yeah.
But I generally hold on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. If I let go, then I spin out of the dream.
I was like, this is a very stupid way to die. That's so calm. Oh gosh. I think the worst thing I've done, I remember this very vividly. I think last summer, maybe it's this summer. No, it was last summer. I was doing a guide, it was a remake guide of how to catch the tarantula and scorpion. And that's all I was doing every day was I was just trying to get it on film. Trying to record myself catching those stupid things. And I think I had a dream about a tarantula, and I'm already scared of spiders and such, right? So I had a dream and Mike was actually behind me, and I think you were already awake. I think you were playing a game at the time or something. Because all of a sudden I whimpered, I think he said, and then I punched the nightstand. I like whacked my arm out. And I woke up at that moment because something was lunging towards me in my dream and I freaked out. It hurt.
I don't remember you hitting the nightstand.
I do. It was before I had the button, the push button thing though, so I didn't hit that thankfully because that probably would have freaked me out even more. Sleep paralysis isn't fun. Thankfully I've never really experienced it, but it can be very scary if you let it be.
Well, technically, you're always supposed to have sleep paralysis.
Technically, you're always supposed to be in paralysis when asleep, but like when you are mentally aware-ish while in it, and you can see, things happen.
Yeah, because you're still technically dreaming.
Yeah. Interesting topic that you guys. I didn't know so many of you were interested in dreaming and lucid dreaming. I usually keep that stuff to myself because Mike can do it naturally, my mom doesn't care. Zelda, same. I have just very, very vivid, scary dreams sometimes that freak me out even when I'm awake, and it takes me a while to calm down. Yeah, Frank, yeah, that can be pretty scary. Yeah, Ark, my mom has stories of me, getting up and not quite being there. So when I was younger, I used to sleep in I think I've probably already told this story a couple times, but when I was younger, I slept in a bunk bed. I slept on the top bunk, and my bottom bunk was kind of like a couch area, so I could like play games or relax down there, have friends over, whatever. So I used to sleepwalk, climb down the ladder from my bunk bed, because it's muscle memory, right? I can do it in my sleep, literally. And apparently one night, my mom's quite a night owl, she'll like go to bed really late, so she was in a kitchen, I think she was doing dishes or something, probably. And I came out, and she commented on me being awake. I think she must have asked if I wanted a glass of water or something. And I kind of muttered something back to her, and she turns to look at me. And according to her, my eyes were open and I was looking at her, but like someone was home that the lights aren't on? What's the phrase? I don't know, but like I wasn't there mentally.
Lights are on, but nobody's home.
Lights are on, nobody's home, there we go. So I was awake, I was standing, I was looking at her, I was awake. But I physically, like I wasn't making any sense, I was talking gibberish. But apparently she told me to go back to bed because she knew that I slept walk. She just hadn't seen it in person before, I think. And apparently I nearly walked into a wall going back to bed, but I did manage to get back into my bunk bed just fine.
I thought you were trying to sleepwalk once.
Yeah, you did. Apparently I was trying to stuff towels under the door. Yeah, that makes sense. Woke up at like 6 a.m. sent good afternoon to my then boyfriend, and I went back to sleep. I don't remember waking up at all. I think I woke up from like a nightmare and I was still kind of in a panic. And this was before Mike and I were dating, but we were still like best friends at this point, I guess. And I wanted to message him, but I don't think I could find him in my phone for some reason, so I just ended up sending the message Mike ? To like 5 different people who I'd recently spoken to. A few of them actually answered, and were like, what? That wasn't Crystal, that was Crestep. That is my sleeping alter ego. Oh no, wait, I'm out of moves. I also scared the crap out of the girl who I was rooming with in Mexico. I had already forewarned her that I can talk and sleepwalk, but it doesn't really happen frequently if I'm in a place or like a situation that I'm not familiar with. Because if you look into sleepwalking, it's pretty much just muscle memory. You know how to open the door to your bedroom because you do it every day, sort of thing, right? So you can do it in your sleep. Or on low brain function, I guess. But in Mexico, I went to bed that first night and I was wearing a pair of pajama pants and they were like a bit tighter than I usually wear. I don't literally just bought them. And then I woke up in the morning and I was wearing a pair of shorts. I don't remember getting up. And I turned to her and she was getting dressed. And I'm like, hey Lynn, what did I go to bed in last night? Because we made a comment on the pants because they were really cute. And she turns to look at what I was wearing and she started freaking out. She hated the fact that I had, like, moved and had no memory of this. I didn't remember? Yeah, that's the one thing. Generally, you don't remember. I was about to eat me, I was petrified, as I have a massive fear of oh, that one's not an ice cream at all. But no, I have a couple instances of where I must have partially woken up during sleepwalking. Mainly because, or sleep talking, because Mike or my mom started, like, questioning me. The second he starts questioning me, I get really angry at him because my brain is trying to logic everything out and it's not working, so I just get pissed. I get very angry at him when he questions my logic. And then my mom, one time I was up and talking to her, I guess, and she turns to me and she says, "Are you gonna remember this in the morning?" And I remember this. I remember suddenly snapping out of it, turning her and saying yes in a really angry way, and then I went back to bed, but I don't remember actually getting into bed. I was really mad at her for assuming I was sleepwalking, even though I was. I don't know why I'm very angry in my sleep. Once went to sleep with pants, or with shirt and no pants, and woke up with pants and no shirt. It's funny what you can do in your sleep. And lay them all over. Yeah, some people do really funny things, and especially in younger children, it can actually cause problems, so. Donald being last night I woke up, it was a weird dream, especially since I really hate, or you really like Mickey and his friends. I was like, whoa, that's dark, man. Fear of heights? Yeah. Yeah. You have a hard time sleeping? Yeah, my sleep is generally, I get interrupted a lot because I have a tendency to literally sit up to roll over. I don't just roll over. Mike can attest to this, it wakes him up. Oh, you're getting your candy?
And there's me, I sleep like a rock.
Yeah, he sleeps like a rock. Unless you say his name, in which case he's up immediately. It's really funny. It's a sweet thing. Whatever. Okay, what level are we at actually? I've been just on autopilot. 48, so we're getting close. It'll be 2 Pokemon up to level 50. That's not bad at all. I think Palava's gonna be able to quickly get up there. Pupitar and Crobat are probably gonna be the 2 that I'm gonna have some trouble with here. I don't think I can train them that easily in this cave. Actually, same with Grand Mareep. I need to find a place to train them. Or look into the Pokemon trainers who want to rematch. Never actually played a Pokemon game. Well, if you're interested, I definitely recommend the series. It's really fun. If you're not, that's fair. Some people just don't like this type of gameplay. I enjoy it though. It's a childhood favorite though. I have a lot of nostalgia goggles for the series in general. I can see its faults for sure, but I kind of grew up on it. It was my the first video game that I owned, sort of thing. It wasn't like a video game my parents owned and I was just playing, sort of thing. Read Harry Potter in the shower. I need to get myself a copy of one of the Harry Potter books we have around here. We have several sets, because my mom likes collecting like the different editions and book covers. I need to grab the first one and start reading. I don't want to go to school. Max, do it. You gotta go.
Do it.
Do it. You gotta go to school, and then finish school, and then I'd say it will all work out, but then you have to go to work. So. Oh, life is hard.
Then you gotta earn the mum-muns.
Yeah, earn the mum-muns so you can buy the video games. I almost hurt my sleep a lot, and this one time he took a video of me and doing it back, and then we just went back and forth like we were having a conversation. See, Mike just questions my logic when I sleep, and then I get angry at him, and that's pretty much the extent of our conversations.
Yep.
Like when I was trying to tell him about the shinies and the power moons or something when we were playing Pokemon and Super Mario Odyssey, and he got really started questioning me, and you don't question me when I sleep. One set in Portuguese. I grew up with them. One set in English. We have like the books that came out as they were released. We have a series that doesn't have any cover art on them. They might have had like paper cover art at one point. And then my mom has like a series of like adult set of the books. Like it has more darker art on the front, which she won't let me touch. I don't think she trusts me. I don't trust me either. I'd probably spill something on them. Alright, one more level. We're at level 50 and that'll be perfect. Did we kill all the Pokemon? I mean, knock out all the Pokemon? Yeah, my mom also, she got like the ebooks now as well on her Kindle. I was thinking of eventually looking into the audiobooks because I've never tried an audiobook before, but it sounds kind of interesting. Really enjoy them when you're working? Yeah, that sounds really relaxing, actually. Grunting contest with an animatronic. Oh, that is horrifying. Why is the animatronic grunting? I'm really fascinated by animatronics. Like, I'm really interested in how they work. I'm interested in seeing how, like, for example, the ones at Disneyland, how they operate. But going up to them in person, they freak me out. I can't handle it. It was some... Toys... Yes, there's a giant T-Rex animatronic at our local Toys R Us, and I can't go near it. It freaks me out, because you can, like, hear it, like, squeaking as it moves, and I don't like that. And you know what? Ali Catastrophe, I think it is. Hello, if you're gonna listen to Harry Potter, go for the Jim Dale version. Will do. Thank you very much for the tip. I've never tried it before, but I'm interested. Animatronics, so, this all started way back before Five Nights at Freddy's. That's not why I have a weird fear of them these days. I went to Disney World when I was, I think maybe 13. I was just entering grade 8. So I think it would have been about 13. 12 or 13. And, we went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I really love Pirates of the Caribbean. It was awesome. But we went on twice. The first time we went through, no issues. The second time we went through, we got stuck. And we'd been sitting there in the boats for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and they hadn't moved us yet. And I'm still not sure what the issue was. And if you guys have been on that ride or you've seen it, you know that, the animatronics in there, they sing. They'll sing, like, pirate songs or whatever, right? So we were in a section where there's all these, like, prisoners and whatever. There was a dog singing. It's just weird, right? It was cool, though. And after a couple rounds of those songs, you get really sick of them. So the people started to yell, hey, could you, like, lower the music or something, because we're just kind of sitting here listening to this repetitive song. They turned off the songs, but the animatronics kept moving. And you could hear, like, the gears and the squeaking. Ugh, freaked me out. I couldn't handle that. I was so glad when we started moving. Just watching play Five Nights at Freddy's and she's scared of Chuck E. Cheese animatronics now, but I like them. Five Nights at Freddy's was interesting to watch. Wouldn't play the games myself. I get jump scared easily, so. Finn, hello, how you doing? You got stuck on Pirates as well? I don't know if that ride just breaks down easy. I know it's older. We need the music back on. I don't even care if it's not synced, just put it back on. Oh, Max, you might want to check if you got homework, dude. But yeah, actually, I've heard that they've, maybe in the last couple months or so, they actually renovated the Pirates rides. They changed a couple of the animatronics and stuff like that. So that's kind of neat. I'd really love to go back to Disney sometime. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do that, because Mike has never gone. And I went before I found out about Kingdom Hearts, so it didn't quite mean the same thing to me, but... Never seen an animatronic. They're not common here at all. I don't even know if they exist in restaurants, etc. over here. I don't know what the first animatronic I encountered was. It was probably like on like the parade like floats that we have here for like the Santa Claus parade or whatever. Christmas parade, I don't even know what it's called. Can't ever look at Johnny Depp the same. Sarah, please tell me you've seen, there's a video on YouTube of Johnny Depp going through the Pirates of the Caribbean ride after they added in, like, the Jack Sparrow animatronics. Because that ride existed before the movies did, and they just added his character into the ride as well. There's a video of him going right up to one of the Jack Sparrow animatronics, and, like, the similarity is really scary.
There's also, after they added his animatronic, he actually went in and he was standing later on yelling at people during the ride.
Yeah.
And people would just go, oh wow, this is really neat.
This is really lifelike.
And start taking pictures of him.
He like played as an animatronic.
He was so confused but fascinated at the same time.
Yes, for the game theory, FNAF theories, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Ark! You better come with us to Disneyland and or World. What's Kingdom Hearts? Only the best game ever? No. I mean, in my mind. It's essentially, if you've never heard of it, it's an RPG by Square Enix that is a, it's a mashup of Final Fantasy and Disney, which sounds really weird, but it works somehow. It's fun. It's my favorite game ever. Games. But no, I went to Disney World in Florida, so I'd love to check out Disneyland in California, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm not sure which one is the more expensive of the two. I think Johnny Depp doesn't want to let his portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow go because he still dresses up as him for sick kids. Yeah, I think that's one of his favorite characters he's done.
I don't think it's the fact that he doesn't want to let it go, it's just the fact that it's so unique.
Yeah.
That anybody can really recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, people find joy in that. So.
Come to California, Crystal Max. You're coming to Disney with us as well. We're having a Disney party, you guys. If I plan a trip to Disney World in my future, I definitely want to go. I definitely recommend it. I really enjoyed it. Ooh, what's Last Resort? I imagine this is a very bad move for me, but... This move can be used only after the user has used all of its other moves it knows in the Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle that. Guys, opinions. I'm probably not gonna ever use that, but...
It's essentially a move for people who have, like, only 5 PP.
Mm-hmm. Last Resort is bad? Cool, we're gonna forget about that then. World is more expensive unless you live there. See, I wasn't sure if going, for some reason in my mind, I think that California would be more expensive. And not just in terms of, like, the park, but, flying there, accommodations while there, that kind of stuff. For some reason, I imagined California to be more expensive than, Florida, but I could be wrong. I don't know, really. Personally, like Universal Studios better than Disney World. See, that's the other reason why I think it's in Florida as well, right? Universal?
Oh, crap.
Because oh, it crashed. I'd love to go to the Harry Potter, thing that they have there. I'll fit in your suitcase. We won't even have to pay for tickets. Disney World is more expensive than Disneyland because it's larger and has more... Oh, true. And Disney World also has, like, Epcot and the Animal Kingdom and stuff like that, right? So it has a bit more, I think? Disney World's about 900... Wait, okay, now I'm confused. By the time Disney theme parks get some Kingdom Hearts attractions, getting up on the Hydra's back with Sora and his friends. Just have that yelled over the loudspeakers. LA can be pretty expensive, yeah. What console can you play Kingdom Hearts on? Oh gosh. Primarily PlayStation. Right now, if you have a PS4, getting the bundle, which has Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 on it, pretty much means you have all the games in the series on one console for the price of one game, and it's awesome if you have that availability. Itsu! Dude, how's it going? Guys, who should we train next? I don't know what we should do. Oh, Universal's in both Florida and Cal- oh wow, never mind, cool. For some reason I had it in my mind that it was only in Florida. Got to go to Epcot with my high school as a field trip. I liked Epcot from what I remember. We went to Disney World, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom when I was there. And Animal Kingdom was cool because I love animals, but like... I don't know if I'd say Universal would be... like, I've never been, but I'm such a huge Disney fan. I don't know if I'd ever classify it as over Disney. Train Typhlosion? Aw, Itsu, I'm sorry about that. Where can we train Typhlosion, though? I don't think it's gonna do much good in this cave, right? What moves do we have on you? Swift- oh gosh, Swift, Cut, Fire Blast, and Lava Plume. We're gonna have to, change some of that up, I think. I don't want Swift. I don't know where we can train Typhlosion, though. Oh, whoops, I'm inside. Cool. Awesome, I knew that. Keep Swift, remove Cut. I think we're gonna need Cut in Kanto, though. That's the only reason why I'm keeping it. I think we're gonna need it in that area. If I don't need it anymore, then I won't keep it, but... I'm gonna go back here and see if there's any grass I can run into. Or where they get you. I know it can be so expensive if you buy a hopper pass, which allows you to go to whichever park, whenever, whereas regular tickets are for specific parks. Yes, yeah. I don't have HM slaves. I never do. All my Pokemon evenly get...
Oh, I can't wait for the new one, though.
HMs. Yeah, the new ones, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, hello.
Your main Pokemon's gonna be your HM slave.
Yeah. Epcot has this Coke-themed spot at the front of the park that had different sodas from around the world that people could sample for free. Oh! Wow. Cool. Last time I was there was 2008, I believe. 2007, so it's been a while. So happy about that change? Yeah. Alright, let's see what's in this grass here. Maybe there's something here I can work with. I mean... it'll work, I guess. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to... I guess that works, but... I need to change around the order of my moves, too. A decent amount of experience, I guess. I hate Swift! we'll be getting rid of some stuff soon. I'm not really sure what moves I should have on these guys. Oh, hi! Wow. Also, guys, I'm not going to be catching Pokemon this stream unless on the random and very unlikely chance that we encounter a shiny. I just would rather focus on training than doing the whole roulette reel thing. You guys know what I mean. Gosh, Typhlosion is so cute. I love it. I love Cyndaquil's evolutionary line, it's great. Is this area just Doduos and
That would work for your Larvitar also.
Yeah, it would.
Actually, kind of low level.
Yeah, I can't really do much about that though. And I don't get any experience from catching in this one, yes. Alright, Kim, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your afternoon. I liked it better when I was running into your evolution to do them. I'm not gonna lie.
I just realized how quickly I got back in the game.
Yeah, on your new thing.
SSD.
Good, the new SSD is really working for you.
Yeah.
I'm sad that your game crashes though, but...
You know what? If it crashes once in a while, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. And does it auto-save that one, or...?
Whenever I fast travel. And whenever I do certain
Stab?
things, it just automatically saves.
Stab move. Heck yeah!
What was you had electric Pokemon, didn't you?
I do, I have Ampharos. I could probably train Ampharos here, actually.
No, the Sandshrews would just...
The Sandshrews would be annoying, yeah, I would have to run from those. Do you, Mike, have any ideas for Halloween costumes? Like, are you dressing up together or anything? I wanted to go as Bob and Linda with my boyfriend, but I was curious if anyone else had ideas or plans. Mike and I have never dressed up for Halloween while we've been together.
We don't do that.
We don't really do Halloween. Pretty much our Halloween has just been eating copious amounts of candy. And maybe watching something scary, maybe. We streamed, actually, I think, for the last 2 Halloweens. I could be wrong. I remember streaming Halloween 2 years ago, because I think we did FNAF. I don't remember last year, though. What do you guys do in Pokemon once you've completed everything? Yeah, generally, I don't really go for 100% completion in most of these games. I just kind of play through until I'm bored. Wait, you had a whole 36-minute presentation as an ad before a video? Oh, YouTube.
I've heard of that.
So have I, but that's kind of ridiculous. Oh, it crashed again? Not good. You dress up for stream, that'd be funny and spooky, but it's not for your thing, no pressure. If I was gonna dress up as anything, it'd be like a really, like, minimal sort of costume, if you know what I mean. Okay. Black Panther costume, and my husband and I want to do a whole Marvel theme, but then remembered I'm working out of town on that day. Do it another day, it's fine. It's too cute to pass up. Yeah, no. When I was a kid, I used to dress up and stuff for Halloween. I went as Hermione from Harry Potter for maybe like 5 years running, so... Okay, Ark, how would you pronounce that? How's my nobody name pronounced? Stacy I don't know how you pronounce my nobody name, but...
I thought the nobody name was generally just the name backwards.
No, it's the name jumbled up with an X in it somewhere. It's not really backwards, per se. Flamethrower, guys! We already have fire moves. Do you guys... I guess that's probably a good one. I'm assuming we're gonna get rid of Lava Plume. It's a special, it's 80%, or sorry, 80 power, 100 accuracy. Flamethrower is also special. Yeah, no, this is much better. Is that... Oh, no. Don't give up. There we go. It's announced Stacy gibberish. A voodoo doll, that's kind of interesting.
It's so hard to do Halloween nowadays, though.
It is, yeah.
This PC culture. Oh, can't do the whole Native Indian thing anymore.
Can't do a lot of stuff. I think last year there was a lot of Harley Quinns.
Men can't dress up as women anymore.
I have quite. Oops. Mike, look what you made me do. You made me do that. There we go. Last year was Harley Quinn. What do you guys think this year's big costume is gonna be? Wonder Woman, yeah. Or Captain Marvel, was that it? But she's not out yet, technically. Maybe more Harley Quinn. Maybe Thanos. That would be hilarious.
Sexy Thanos.
Sexy Thanos.
All those weird. Anybody else playing Pokemon Go and getting those weird Pokemon?
Yeah, are they still coming out?
I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay. 30% is so sad. I could try that. I'm not really sure. I could get rid of that stupid Swift for it, but...
Swift is nice because it hits a Pokemon no matter where they are.
Yeah. Sexy Pope costume.
So, there's this weird Pokemon that, in Pokemon Go, that looks like it has a Ditto body and like some sort of
screw
a
for its head, and it also has a red wire coming out of its butt. Did you notice that?
No.
It's there. I saw screenshots of it. It's quite funny. You can see it when it like moves around in battle, or in the catch screen. Frank, I'm not sure. I've never really heard of it. Fortnite skin? Yeah, that could be it.
So, over to you.
That's the weird Pokemon. And, it has a Ditto body.
Stop focusing on us.
Alright, anyway, do what it is.
Ditto nut, oh my god.
What, donut?
Donut, though. missing nut. It's really bad. I think it's just a placeholder, honestly.
I like it.
It's funny looking.
But it's if you're playing the game though, it's incredibly tiny.
It's so little you could pass it over. I think I hit that with cut by accident.
It was actually really good though. I like that.
I don't think an official name or anything has been released. It's still just showing question mark, and when you catch it, it just turns into a Ditto. Which is cool. It's a cool way to catch Dittos reliably. Reliably.
I like it better than the mystery Pidgey or the mystery this.
Yeah.
I'd rather...
I don't think it's like a fine. I think it's just a placeholder, honestly. It just looks funny.
I think it's better than having those mystery Pokemon. Because Ditto never really hides itself in the games.
Mm-hmm.
You always just encounter Ditto.
Yeah. Just decided to do some cycling for a bit and go down to the beach. That sounds fantastic. Surprise character from Yokai Watch is just confused and in the wrong game. Guys, I made a wrong turn somewhere. I need to get onto another 3DS game. By the way, I really want to get into Yokai Watch because I have the first one on 3DS and it's really gosh darn cute. He got it for me. And then I got stuck against a boss. And the bosses in that game are weird, man.
I got you 2 games at the same time.
You did. You got me Xenoblade Chronicles X, which I played a lot of, so. 2D or 3D Pokemon games. 2D for that nostalgia factor, 3D because they're doing a good job with the new games. Yeah, they've made some weird decisions, but they're doing a generally good job with the new ones. I demand a platypus Poke. I swear to God that's a thing. Is that not a thing already? Isn't it a lot like Monster Hunter Stories? I mean... kind of Yokai Watch and Monster Hunter. I mean, not really.
Yokai Watch is closer to Pokemon.
It's closer to Pokemon. I think it was done by Level 5 also, which are the same people who did Ni no Kuni and oh, there's a Ponyta. And Fancy Life, I believe. Level 5? Yeah. Level 5 is an awesome developer, by the way. These nuts joke and someone thought it was serious and added it. Yeah, that's not appropriate for stream. I will tell you guys later off stream. I try to keep things PG, but I made a really bad joke with Mike yesterday about the meaning of Ditto with the screw on its head. You may see where I'm going with this. Isn't Psyduck a platypus? I always just thought it was a weird duck. I could see that though, kind of. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from these. Oh, you know, I think we're right by a house for healing as well here, aren't we? What?
But I'd be leaving.
You would be leaving for work soon, normally. Let me know if you're getting hungry, by the way, if you want to go get food or...
That's okay, I just finished all my dinner.
All of it? Yeah, those are bounties.
The way I describe Bueno and Bounty in my head.
Mm-hmm.
The chocolate filled nut stuff.
Oh. Wow. Wow, hon, what did I just finish saying about PG? First of all, I'm getting hungry. Get me food. Max, you want some chicken nuggets? We got chicken nuggets. So yes, it is a duck platypus.
There's got too many freaking things in.
Max, I will get Ark's carrier pigeons to send you chicken nuggies. It may take a while and they may actually already be eaten by the time they get there, but you'll have burbs. Give me them nuggets. Gina, what do you want? Gina, what are you doing? My Hobbit and I are getting more in sync with each other. But you know what? Still haven't caught Rattata and it's getting beyond frustrating. Bye, let's chat again. Listen, alright? Just because they're in like the top percentile of Rattatas.
You should just fight them all with Rattatas. Just the whole team. Like, what did you catch? What, you didn't catch what?
No birds will be hurt in the process. I mean... chicken nuggies.
There's no real.
Essentially end up where you started. I like how two of Dodrio's heads, like one looks really happy, the other one's looking really intimidating, and then the one on the right just kind of looks like he's like not happy to be here. And it's sad. Sounds good, Sarah. Enjoy your lurk. Get that cleaning done. Nice clean house so you don't have to worry about it later on this week. It always feels good when you have like a Sunday like morning or afternoon to just get some cleaning done and then you can like enjoy it for the rest of the week.
Reminds me of
yeah, spring cleaning.
It was like those lazy days and you're just like,
yeah. This leveling up is taking a lot longer than I feel like the other ones were. It could just be me.
the fact that you're fighting level 28 instead of level 40s.
I wasn't even level 40s, it was like level 33, 35-ish. I don't really know what else to do. I can fight the other trainers, I just have to like find out which ones are available right now.
But do the Pokewatch thing after?
Well, I have a list of trainers I can call, but I need to call them to set up the battle, and I don't know which ones are available for today right now.
This one doesn't have that one where you click the Pokewatch and tells you all the ones in the area?
No. Yeah.
What version is it? Full silver?
Heart Gold. Just look up Pokemon Heart Gold trainer rematches and go to Cerebi. It should have a list, or Psypokes. That's not quite it. Maybe that one? You should look up trainer rematches, it'll help, I promise. Oh gosh, Cloud Prince can't unsee. Favorite Animal Crossing New Leaf event? New Year's is really awesome. I like the fireworks nights, because they're not like an event that really stops anything, but it just is pretty. I love the music. I used it in some of my videos. Yeah, taking a long time. Festival is awesome, but it kind of stops everything. I think Festival was my favorite because it changes days. It's not always on the same day every year, and one year it was on my birthday, and it kind of just made everything super special. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Festival is okay. Some people get annoyed by it, but... Okay, seriously, I was running into birds, and now I'm just running into Sandslash.
What levels?
What level am I? All of them are ranging from 35 up to 50. Yeah, see, I'm already at Victory Road. Aha! No, seriously, just look up trainer rematches. There should be a list of them.
Best trainer rematches?
Just trainer rematches. There's like a set number of them per day, per time slot.
Sure.
And just look up Sunday. And right now the time.
Some of these are...
Some of them are in Kanto, but I want Johto. If available. And I want to see what Pokemon they have. That guy I could use. Where is that guy located? Or what's his name?
Fishman Telly on Route 42.
I think that's actually close by. I'll give it a check out though. If he's using water Pokemon, that'll be good for Ampharos.
And then here's this girl.
Picnic Regina. That would be good for Typhlosion, so that would work out. So Gina and Tully?
So Gina's on Route 34. Tully is on Route
42. Okay. You must have your copy of Animal Crossing Leaf for a year. I've had mine for so many years now, but it's such a good game. It does last quite a while. Okay, well, let's give them a call, see if they want to battle me first off. See if I have them. So Gina and Tully. Tully. We should get a battle going. I'll be fishing on Route 42. Swing by if you have time. What route am I on right now, by the way? Wait. Oh. 42 is right over just outside Mahogany Town. Right, I think I know where he is. Does Crystal like snakes? I do. I do. I think snakes can be really cute and really good pets so long as you're not stupid about them. And if you encounter one, obviously in the wild, you give it its space, you don't mess with it. They're pretty to look at. They're danger noodles. You can boop some of their snoots and it's really cute. Until they boop back. Fisherman Tully. Are you Fisherman Tully? Hi! Awesome. Graham Reap should be good for this. I don't know. I'm pretty good with most animals. Rodents don't freak me out. Snakes don't freak me out. I'm good with, obviously, cats and dogs. Birds. Larger birds scare me a bit. Pretty much anything I'm good with. The only exception is most insects and tarantulas and spiders and just creepy crawlies kind of get me. But I don't really want to personally hurt them, although I did have Mike kill a spider in my room the other day because it was crawling all over the place. But it's just because it freaked me out. Okay, so that was Tully. Ever reticulated python, she's curled up in her hidey hole all cute like, oh, so cute. I want pictures if you have Twitter or Discord. So cute. Okay, Gina is who we're looking for next. Gina. Route 34. Switch to Typhlosion first, I guess, for this one. $30, $34. Oh, 34 is just below Goldenrod. Cool. Your dad's terrified of snakes? Yeah, to each their own. I know people who are absolutely terrified of them, and, you know, to be honest, that's kind of a good response because you don't want to mess with things like that. But you'll hire a hitman? Yes. Are you? You're not Gina. Oh, I have a bad feeling Gina's the one in the grass over here. Gina, is that you? You're gonna make me walk through all this grass to get you, aren't you? Yep. Oh, could someone post the Discord link, please? And thank you, mods. hungry, but I want sweet stuff. That's the story of my life. Just to make up for it. Bang the Wolf, hello, how are you doing? Thank you, Ark. Back with food, Itsu, what you get? You gotta let us know these things.
The food kind of food.
The food kind of food. Oh, not bless you, that was a cough. I think. Steak and vegetables, that's pretty much what Mike had for dinner last night. It was pretty good. Everything deserves a blast. I'm not really a big fan of steak. My teeth are messed up, so chewing it is hard for me. And, I don't know, I'm not really like a meat sort of person on the whole, unless it's like chicken or turkey. I'm very picky also. Call Tully again. Do you want to fight, Bo? Yeah. You're picky too? Yeah, I'm very, very picky on food. It's really a bad habit, to be honest. So used to having the auto run on. Oh, hello friend, I'm back. Mostly chicken person too, but I'll eat steak once in a while, especially during barbecue parties. Yeah, I'm very weird on that. If it's too chewy, I can't handle it. Mainly because my teeth are so messed up and it's obnoxious to sit there chewing forever. Oh, that's obnoxious. Please don't do that. I love potato steam. Although I didn't like the potatoes Mike had yesterday with his food.
I think it's because the skin was left in.
Yeah, there was also like a type of bacon on it. I forget which one you said.
Oh, apple smoked
Applewood smoked bacon or something, which I did not like at all. I'm very picky on bacon as well. It left a weird taste.
Doesn't like me.
I don't like meat very much. Discord link won't work for you. Is everyone else having that issue? It should be working just fine. It should be open. Anyway, now that I found both those trash, I should probably focus on one Pokemon instead of going back and forth, so...
So, please, whoever did submit the Discord link, please verify which Discord you're sending a link for.
I did it.
You did.
It's a command. It's a set link.
So it's probably destroyed then.
Why? It's open to everyone.
No, I meant the link probably got deleted.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would it get deleted? Someone reposted it. I put that there for a reason.
Cleaning it out.
We'll fix it, don't worry.
Or it's working perfectly fine.
Only eat potatoes if they're baked potato or french fries. Oh, but mash is where it's at, though. Gotta love the mash.
Would it be this?
Yeah, it should be that one.
Then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not sure why it wasn't working for you. I'm not sure if you were trying to sign on with a weird account. Maybe, like on your phone versus on PC or something?
Or an account that we've already banned.
That probably isn't the case.
Because if it's an account we've already banned, it's banned.
You don't like carrots? I'm picky on carrots as well. You like carrots?
You put carrots into into a skillet with some butter. Oh.
I could see that.
You fry them up real good and they turn really super sweet.
Mm-hmm. I remember at a family friend's Thanksgiving, she used to almost do like a honey... It sounds weird, but it's like honey glazed. It was so sweet, kind of like carrots. It was really good. I liked. I'm like trying to get through that grassy area without running into any battles. I don't have run with our peas, corn on the cob, and raw carrots and raw cucumbers with salt. Cucumbers are good. I like my cucumber sandwiches. I heard someone said frying up some butter with carrots. I must return. That was Mike, yeah. You have a fellow admirer of butter and carrots. Peas are good. I don't mind. I eat a lot more veggies than I did when I was a child. When I was a child, I wouldn't touch very much. Broccoli I'm okay with, but it has to be done right. I'm a big fan of cauliflower because it tastes like nothing. You can put it with cheese and it's awesome. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll slowly get up there. Oh gosh, trying to... this is obnoxious. Cool stuff. Okay. Run back into Goldenrod, and I think we're able to call her again. We could probably just go into the daycare center as well, but... Okay, so now I think we can call her for a rematch, because we went up a screen. I think that's how this works. Try on my laptop, so don't mind me. I'm just texting. It's okay, no worries. That makes me happy. I'm glad you're able to get in. Cool. Okay, awesome. So she's good to battle again. Gazebo in the backyard next to a pool. That sounds awesome. Really nice. It's cool seeing how much creativity people can put into their essentially just block buildings in Minecraft, or what people can build. Gosh darn it. Drowsy dipped in chocolate. Get out. Alex, hello. How you doing today? Welcome on back in here. That's not that bad. It's going a bit slower than it was for the others, that's for sure, but it'll be okay. Join again? Oh gosh. I think there's some weird integration issues with Discord on the phone versus Discord on PC. It can do some funny stuff even for me. So that Ivysaur is giving us a really decent amount of experience. I'm not gonna be at all upset about that one.
It's just getting 50s.
See, that's the thing. I think it's like every week.
Oh.
Like, I don't think it's every battle, because her Pokemon haven't leveled up any, I think. Yeah, Advanced Cloud. I'm streaming using a program called OBS, which is fantastic, by the way. Most people who do streaming of any kind probably already know of it. and I have an option to stream, and I have an option to record. So I use this program for recording gameplay also off stream. Oh look, there's our Ditto! I'm gonna do a quick save here. But yeah, it gives me the option to stream or to record or to do both. So that's what I do. So I have it easily available. I used to, and it was terrible. I used to have to like export the whole stream from Twitch, which not only decreases the quality, but Twitch kind of, it doesn't like playing nice with YouTube, which I guess is fair. So it never quite worked right. So that's pretty much how I do it now, and I have like a copy saved onto my PC as well for later use if I wanted it. But yeah, pretty much I didn't really set out with the intention to stream and then upload it later. It just sort of turned into a thing where people were missing it or people weren't always able to join in, but they still wanted to know what happened. Oh, I didn't even call her. Whoops. So yeah, I just started recording it and uploading it. You're on the holidays, well I hope you enjoy it. You're getting pizza, what type of pizza? We need to know these things.
Pineapple.
Oh no, never mind.
Extra pineapple.
I didn't call her, I saved. And I thought that I called her. Pizza! Got Cloud Prince's attention. Pineapple pizza, hold the pizza. You just want pineapple.
Cooked pineapple, pretty much.
Which is fine. Like, okay, that's kind of gross. I don't like cooked pineapple, but pineapple by itself, I actually don't mind at all, but pineapple on pizza? Mm-mm. No, not for me. I could pass a lot on that. Max, no. Call of Splatoon Battle Royale on the Nintendo iPhone. It's on the Sega Switch, obviously. We all know this. Come on, you guys. Oh, Ark! Ark, are you still in here? Ark, I just thought of the most amazing thing. Ark! Oh my god. Okay, Ark. Okay, actually, everyone in here. You guys know how I'm gonna be playing Let's Go Eevee on the Switch in like a bit over 2 months, less than 2 months now? Guys, did you guys see Ark's artwork for Eevee? Guys, I'll just put it like that. Give me a second. Let me find it. Where did I put it? Guys! Can this be on the thumbnail for my Let's Play Let's Go Eevee series on the Sega Switch? Guys! Gosh darn it, your alarm is getting in my way, guys! Yes! Oh my god, Ark, you got my Let's Go Eevee series down already. You don't even have to do anything. That's gonna be it. And people who don't know about this series beforehand, who may watch that one, are gonna be so confused, but it's okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be our mascot for that series, you guys. I love it. I'm sorry. I need to go now because it's like 3:30 and I need to go get ready for stuff for tomorrow and have some time to myself. But that's gonna be what I'm gonna leave the stream on because that's amazing in so many more ways than one. Oh my god, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm sorry I'm ending on such a weird note. I was thinking about ending it and all of a sudden I had a brain it's a beautiful brain fart, let's be honest. Oh my god, you guys. The Sega Swish. Aw, and you guys now, this group of maybe approximately 22 people now know where this is coming from, and everyone else who watches this later on and manages to get through the entirety of the stream up until this point now knows where this is coming from. Alright, though, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I know it was a little bit different than usual. It's kind of boring, to be honest, but I'm glad we sat here and talked with each other, to be honest. You guys kept me company while I did my, started my grinding. I'm gonna do the rest off camera, hopefully, if I get around to it, and then, next weekend we should be taking on the Elite Four and heading on to Kanto, so that should be pretty exciting. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and, gosh darn it, Ian, and I'll see you guys next time.